What's up, guys? This is Zombie. I was just taking a stab at recording here and seeing the quality of it, if it's worthwhile. This game's obviously Demon's Souls, and it's actually pretty badass. If you haven't played it, it's PS3 only, and you should trade all your other games for it. It's pretty much worth it. This is... I've had many characters, I guess, and I'm starting a thief that I've played before the class, but I was taking another stab at it again, and usually I get up to 190 or 90s, 120s, and you get a lot of PvP around those levels, and everybody tends to do the same thing. There's really only 2, 3, 4 weapons and builds for the most part that everybody uses, and it's kind of boring. So I'm gonna try and play this guy up and keep him, for those of you guys that played the old Ultima Online, a Dexter kind of build, where you used to run around with the Chris, poison typically, and you had some other skills, but you tried to be fast, and that's what I'm going to try and go for and see how it works out. I'm going to try and keep it light, endurance levels low. Stabbing weapons or curved swords for the most part, if you're familiar with the game. And I wanted to record some sessions of it, but I wanted to test to see how it was working. And this doesn't look that bad from other videos I've seen. And I wanted to see how the audio turned out. And don't, I guess, read too much into the play at this point, because, man, I was trying to record this and my wife had a million questions. She had just gotten home from work, so I was a little distracted. And I was trying to do it as fast as possible because I didn't know, honestly, how long it took me to go through this starter section. And typically I run through this, and everybody should run through this, because you get some usable items, the healing herbs and all those kind of things that you, well, hell, it's better than buying them later on. And it's decent for people starting new characters. You get to read the little prompts, and it really gives you a good idea of how things work. But given that, I'm not exactly sure how a character that's really light and with piercing weapons is going to do in the PvP as it sits now, but I guess I'll find out. I may end up getting raped terribly, but it's still fun, and you don't really lose out on too much. That said, the boss at the end of this level, everybody who's watching this has probably played it. I try and beat that guy every time. I don't give up. I just run in there. I try the strategy. And I've seen people record videos on YouTube where they've owned him pretty much, and I've just never done it. And that probably means that I suck. So I know it. But I always give it a try every time I start somebody new. The other thing I was going to try and do is record some of the strats for the bosses. And I don't know, you know, there's write-ups out there that cover it, and there are some videos, but I noticed a lot of people that record these videos, yeah, I sucked there, I didn't roll, I didn't just took the shots, but they don't record them in fairly high quality. They're not HD for the most part, which makes it tough to see some of the finer details. So I was going to try and put up some decent quality stuff. I have the Hopog or Hopage, however you say it, HD PVR. It's component only. I wish the dang thing was HDMI, because that's the way I have all my cables running, so I had to roll back my PlayStation to component, but it should put out decent quality 720p. We'll find out when I render this and throw it up on YouTube and see how terrible it is. But I'm going to put up several of these. I have recorded 3, 4, 5 of them, all with this new tune, starting pretty much from the beginning, showing some basic strategies that I've kind of developed and that I've read about from other people. There's a lot better people that play this than me. But it's a hell of a game. You all know that if you play it. Here it is, going in for my smackdown with the end of tutorial boss. And I roll around, I get some hits in. You can't really backstab him, it seems. And if he hits you once, you're screwed. And I give it to the guys that posted the videos that show beating it. Everybody, you know, almost everybody I talk to, you go to Best Buy, like, yeah, I beat that guy all the time. I beat it the first time I played through. And I'm like, yeah, sure. If you can't post the video of it, I don't believe it. And when I rolled into here, I didn't have full health, and I didn't think I was going to do that well. And I got some hits on, so I decided to heal. Because usually I don't bother healing in this. I want to save all the items you pick up to the end, and I'd suggest any new people do the same thing if you can avoid healing. Yeah, I got stuck here, and I thought, at this point I'm thinking, oh, this is going pretty well. You know, I'm not taking any damage. I may have a chance. You know, I got him, I don't know, 20% down, something like that, and I thought, well, it's going alright. And then he hits me, and it's over. So I tried. I'm going to slap up some other videos here with some strats for the beginning zone, so see you guys.